You have to quit scrolling on your phone today. First of all, this video is dedicated to my mom and my dad, who at some point told me that I could lose myself using my damn phone. This is for you, mom and dad. You were 1000% correct. So the reason I'm making this video is because, or any video that I make and post on this YouTube channel, is because I want to help people. I believe that I was put in this world, in this reality, this video game that we live in, with one purpose other than making insane amounts of money for my friends, my family, and changing lives around me. Also, helping people is one of my missions. I want to be able to, from what I've been through in my 28 years of life, help out in any way, shape, or form. If you have been through something that I've been through and you identify yourself with these videos, my mission is complete and I'll be doing God's work. Okay, now let's talk about this phone. Because believe me, the problem is the damn phone. Your mom was right, your grandma was right, your dad was right. It is the damn phone that is making you lose yourself. Realistically, our phones are a tool. They are intrinsic in today's society. We cannot go about our lives without using our phones and stay connected to this game. It's a fact that we need it. And telling you in this video that you could go about your life without your phone and not touching it ever again would be a lie. You would need to move to a cabin in the woods and live off nature, which is not bad, and it's something that I'm not ruling out of the table. But I first want to become something. I first want to make these videos. I first want to help society and make a ton of money to retire my parents, to give my girlfriend who is behind the camera a very nice life, and my kids as well. But after that, believe me, I'm all about nature and just ditching the phone, only grabbing it to check my bank account and know that the millions are tight and nice. But for the most part, I'm aiming to a lifetime of not having to use my phone. But for now, we need it. Realistically, it's needed to stay connected to the game. So now that we know that, we need to start creating a baseline of the usage of this tool so that we can start using it in the most efficient way possible. So the first thing that we need to understand is that even though phones are necessary in today's society, there's a limit that we can put to the usage, which will create space to use it more efficiently and to use it for what it's meant to be used. And in order to do so, we have to start breaking from these notions and ideas that were imposed to us by society and big corporations, specifically social media companies that have engraved in our brains that we need to be stuck to this thing all day, doom scrolling. First of all, FOMO. Fear of missing out. This is a huge thing. I believe that it's not even a fear these days, it's a disease. People are physically suffering, mentally suffering because they believe that they're gonna miss out on the next trend, on the next wave, or the next meme, or the next pop culture topic to be talking about, or what happened with the Kardashians, or what happened with Travis Scott, what happened with Drake and Kendrick, all of these things. If people are not able to consume the content related to that instantly, they start losing their minds. That's the first thing we need to work on. That's the first thing I worked on. I'm gonna say 100% of the things that you're fearing about missing out on are bullshit, are just stuff that is not gonna make you a better human being. It's not gonna make you a better husband. It's not gonna make you a better son. It's not gonna make you a better businessman. It's not gonna get you richer, and it's not gonna get you more fit. It's just gonna destroy you mentally, or just provide you with useless information. The second thing is that you can make money with your phone. This is tricky right here because it's true. You can make money with your phone. 1000%. I've made money with my phone. I make money with my phone. I build my company with my phone. But I mostly use my laptop. And most of the things that I do on my phone, I can do on my laptop. And I don't have the fear of doom scrolling on my laptop as I do on my phone. So first thing you can start picturing in your mind that the most you can do on your laptop or on a notebook with a pen and pad, the better. But before you flame me or go crazy on me, yes, you can make money with your phone. But there's a point where you have to draw a line, because if you lose yourself within that making money on my phone, you're gonna see, and I can guarantee you, and I'm willing to bet everything I have that if we break down the hours that you spend making money on your phone versus doom scrolling is always going to be on top because that's just how phones are designed. They are addictive by design. It's one thing making 10K a month on my phone doing whatever like TikTok or Instagram. But are you building wealth? Are you actually building something that you're going to be able to give to your children? Are you actually going to be able to change your family's life in a generational chain? Or are you just making money? Because making money is easy. In this day and age, it's very easy, but creating wealth is a whole nother ballgame. So ask yourself the question, what am I building? What am I aiming towards? To expand more and more, hire people, create jobs, be a positive sum game in the economy, or I'm just sending messages or taking photos of stuff or making videos of podcasts, like chopping them up and putting subtitles on it and getting 100K views and getting paid by TikTok. Oh, I'm a millionaire. No, you're not. No, you're not. And you might be able to make $1 million like that, but then what are you going to do with the $1 million? So you have to start asking yourself, what is your plan? And when you start asking yourself what is your plan and you start thinking about the next 5, 10 years, you start to think about the kids that you want to have or the family you want to build or how you want to retire parents, that's when you understand that the phone is not that good of a tool to make money. You can use it, but long term, it's not going to be beneficial at all. So believe me, you can still make money with your phone and use it as a tool to stay connected to the game that you're playing within the reality that we live on, but limit the usage. Believe me, you can still make the same amount of things that you need to do to make money and still use your phone less than 1 hour a day. I'm a testament to that. I make money today online. My business that I'm building from the ground up with my girlfriend is online, and we use our phones, but we can use it less than 1 hour a day. And we still being 1000% productive. I'm being more productive than the guy that's telling me I'm using my phone 8 hours a day and making money on my phone. I guarantee you that. So that's the second thing you have to engrave in your mind. And finally, I just want to tell you what it has been for me, like my personal experience when it comes to this phone. Whenever I see myself doom scrolling, I have already identified that that's the biggest alarm that I'm just procrastinating doing something important or taking a risk with my business or knowing that I still need to be consistent in working out, making the calls on my business, following up with my clients, making a video, editing the video, posting the video, getting the thumbnail done. All of these things. I know if I'm doom scrolling, it's because either something happened to me that I didn't deal with in the right way and I allowed emotions to take over and I was like, fuck this. And I just went to doom scrolling to satisfy my hormones, my feel good hormones. That's the alarm. I've been able to identify it as something that if it's happening, I know I need to stand up immediately, brush it off, and go back to 1 hour a day max of phone usage and lock back in to the tasks that I know that I need to be doing. Because believe me, doom scrolling is nothing but an escape. It's you escaping from the things that you know you need to be doing. Most people don't even realize it, but they know they have to be doing important stuff that will push them forward in their fitness goals, in their business goals, in their money goals, in their relationships goals. But they're putting them aside because they're doom scrolling and they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to stay consistent on something because they want the instant gratification of doom scrolling. You're sabotaging yourself when you're doom scrolling because you know you should be spending your time doing the thing you know you have to do, but you're postponing it because you want to see what happened with Kendrick and Drake or what's the latest update on the war in the Middle East, which is, yeah, important information because that's something else. People sometimes tell me, oh, I'm always looking at my phone, but I'm reading important stuff. How much are you actually learning or how much are you actually like digesting from the information you're receiving? You'd rather read one article that just doom scroll on the For You page about Israel and the Middle East or what is happening with the economy, the elections, or Trump, or the tariffs that he's putting on China, Canada, or whatever. You'd rather read one good article by a completely unbiased source than doom scrolling about the topic. So I found myself doing that, and from personal experience, I can tell you that you have to be able to break from that and understand that whenever you see yourself doom scrolling, that should be the biggest alarm in your brain that you're postponing something, that you're losing yourself in the game, that you have to get back on track. Because when I've been able to limit my phone usage to 1 hour per day throughout at least 1 week, I can look back on that week and my productivity is through the roof. And I'm able to feel that my feel good hormones are returning to a healthy baseline level. Feel good hormones are dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, etc. If you're able to lock in and limit the use of your phone to 1 hour a day max for 1 week, you will already see results in these things, productivity and your feel good hormones returning to a healthy baseline. Try it out for 1 week. Leave a comment down below and let me know how you feel. So now, the practical advice, going back to what we were discussing. First of all, FOMO. How can you practically reduce the anxiety and stress that FOMO produces in your brain, in your overall life? What helped me out was sitting down with no distractions. When I tell you no distractions, is no distractions, no music, no sounds. My phone is like far away from me, and I'm sitting down. I actually did this like 2 years ago in nature at my parents' estate out in the outskirts of the city. They live near a forest, like a pine tree forest. I sat down in that forest with a pen, a notebook, some water, and some fruit, and I just started writing down what I wanted with my life. When you start writing it down, you start actually it starts coming to you, because at first you're like, I have no clue what I want to do with my life. You don't have to have everything figured out in your 20s. I'm 28. I still don't have shit figured out. Come on. I know I want to have a family. I know I want to marry my girlfriend. I know I want a future with her, and I want to build a real estate company, but I'm still figuring it out. So sitting down with a notebook and a pen helps you digest everything and solidify your ideas and your thoughts as to who you want to be in this game. What are the games you actually want to commit to? Is it business? Is it music? Is it art? Is it coding? Is it AI? Is it marketing? Is it dropshipping? What is it? Write it down. Design a plan for the next 5 years, 10 years. I did that. I was able to write down, and at that time, I still wanted to be a rapper. I still wanted to make music. Then I realized by writing down my thoughts and my ideas and how I felt about it, that I was pursuing the wrong dream, that I was playing the wrong game, because I didn't want to make music for the masses. I want to make music for myself and my friends and my girlfriend. These days I only write songs to my girlfriend out of love, or out of the things that happen in our relationships. It's like a coping mechanism. But I realized I didn't want to become famous. I didn't want to make the money I know I have the potential to make with the music. I wanted to be a businessman. I'm also very passionate about finances, about uh, about economic theory, about real estate. It's my biggest passion, man. So I was like, I need to build a business from this. I know I'm a closer when it comes to business, and I know how to close real estate deals, whether are commercial, residential, wholesale, fix and flip, whatever it is. I know how to close it. So I found out about that while writing it down, and that's when I was like, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to commit to for the next 5 to 10 years. So that's how you actually realize what you want to do and where do you want to go. At that point, believe me, FOMO is deleted by itself. It stops existing, because then you're just gonna start changing your identity to who you want to be. I want to be a real estate investor. I want to have a real estate company, and I want to create content around helping people build a real estate business or any business. So I'm going to start acting like it today. A person that does that is not smoking weed all day, drinking every single weekend, or wasting time on his phone watching stupid stuff. That person is focused, working every single day, working out, making the calls, closing deals and helping people out, making these videos, for example. That's where I no longer have any FOMO. I don't have to be on top of the news, pop culture, whatever it is, instantly, because that's just instant gratification. The gratification and my feel good hormones are coming from waking up early, going to sleep early, working out, eating good, eating healthy, not eating sugar or drinking refined sugars. That's where my good hormones are coming from. So I no longer give a damn about FOMO. I don't care. I only care about what's happening with real estate, with other real estate investors and what they're doing so I can become like them, guys that are making 10, 50, 100 million a year. That's what I care about. That's it. So that's how you get rid of FOMO. Design a plan and make sure you know for sure where do you want to be in life? Which game do you want to actually commit to? And go crazy with it. Don't stop. And lastly, what's the first step you can take? Like as soon as this video is over, what can you do? Go to your phone and delete your social media apps. Everything. Just delete them. And you're going to tell me, because I've heard people tell me this, oh, they're apps that actually block me from using my social media. Personally, my experience, they don't work. If they work for you, perfect, because that's where those apps were designed to. Actually, my girlfriend was telling me the other day that there are apps that actually don't let you access the app. Like, let's say you block Instagram, it's not going to let you access it by just clicking on, oh, forget about it, or I actually want to jump in for another 5 minutes. There are actually apps that block you from using the app, like Instagram or TikTok. It doesn't work for me though. I'd rather just delete them. So maybe it works for you as well as it has worked for me. What I do is the only app that I like using just to check what my girlfriend has been sending me or what she's posting is Instagram. So I download Instagram on a Sunday only because Sundays are a little bit more of a chill day where I relax. I spend time with family, with my husky and my girlfriend. We go out for walks, we enjoy nature, we go we go running or for a good breakfast or brunch. It's an enjoyable day. So I download Instagram and I check it out. I get it off my system and then I delete it Sunday night and I start my week fresh with no social media apps on my phone. It works for me. What if it works for you? Because it's the best way, in my opinion, not having it there because your phone is at reach, brother. You got to understand. You can just grab it, unlock it, and access immediate gratification content. So just delete that and let me know how it works. Again, drop a comment down below. So that's it. That's the video. I wanted to share with you my personal experience on this goddamn phone. Again, mom, dad, I love you. You told me at some point that I was going to lose myself if I kept glued to this phone, and you were 1000% correct. So I guess there's a moral to this video that you have to listen to your parents or just listen to your elderly. They know more, they've lived more. So listen to your parents, first of all, and second of all, quit scrolling on your phone today.